How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we're going to be reacting to Red vs. Blue with episode 4 to 6 of season 15. And the first one is being chorus lessons, because of course our new characters, Dylan and Jax, are heading to chorus. And after what seems to be, small steps to finding out why the Reds and Blues turned, it's now turned into, why do we have this rogue faction? Why are they here kind of thing, isn't it? Because of course, it was established that the Reds and Blues were seemingly wanted, and the UNSC was like, the UNSC and the news reporter, because of course Jax and Dylan are like news reporters for the UNSC, reporting about everything and all that. They are just basically reporting about the fact that the Reds and Blues have turned rogue and now have turned from hero to villain all of a sudden. But of course, like I've said, that's not the case. And we've got a rogue faction, so that should be very, very interesting. But yeah, we got a kind of an interesting start to Red vs. Blue season 15 with everything that went on with the rogue Red vs. Blue squad. It's going to be very, very, very interesting to see how that plays out, because of course you got people parodying as Sarge, Caboose, all them, and when the real Reds and Blues find out, this should be very, very interesting. Shit will hit the fan, especially from Sarge. He'll be like, nobody, takes my armor and tries to be me and gets away with it, and then loads of shotgun or something like that. But yeah, it should be an interesting, season with everything that's gone on, so it'll be very, very interesting. But I'm also intrigued to see with Dylan and Jax, more of them too, because of course now that they are sided with the Reds and Blues, of course, since they found their evidence that they're not the enemies of this story. It'll be very, very interesting to just see their story this season, and how we can grow to love them and all that. I mean, I'm already loving Jax with his movie creative persona and all that. He's a very fun character, but also Dylan seems to be that, I don't know, like in Red vs. Blue, we usually have those characters that are super hardened at first, like Washington, like Carolina, and it seems like Dylan definitely is, especially with, how devoted she seems to be with her job for the UNSC. So with that said, let's get on to episode 4, which is chorus lessons. Let's go.
What are you doing? No, please, no!
Oh? Jesus!
Rosebud.
Citizen Kane, for God's sake.
Did you attempt to witness any other particular
Wonder how many movie
individuals
references
in the
there will
general
be in season
vicinity
15.
of the area in which the crime scene was alleged?
Jesus Christ. What he means is, did you see anybody?
No, I just found him lying there and called the police. Is he okay? Did they take him to jail?
Wait, did she have something to do with this?
So please. Does the alleged victim have any enemies, arch-enemies, nemesises, or particular people
unless I
of
missed some, I don't know,
nature
because
to which the crime may be motivated by whom?
No, I don't know. Who's the attending doctor?
Just a few more inquiries, if you so please, to be of grateful assistance to law enforcement investigators.
Dude, stop. You don't even sound like a cop.
Just doing my job, Bitters. It's called going by the book.
What book?
Law and Order.
God.
Dun.
Gross. CSI Miami for life.
He's gonna be okay,
God,
right?
that little
Can you please tell me where they took him?
Do you
she must
have
have
any
had
knowledge
something.
of
Wait.
the alleged victim's next of kin?
Next of kin? Is he dead?
No. He's not dead.
The alleged victim was booked
precautions.
with a bullet lodged in his alleged posterior.
Interesting.
He means his butt. Dude got shot in the butt.
Charlie, we're supposed to be establishing a perimeter.
I just want to be included.
So,
Poor Palomo.
he's fine.
Should be. But if you ask me, something about this case just doesn't sit quite right. It all feels rather
I wonder.
cheeky.
Oh, for God's sake. But wait, so did she have something to do with this? Like to get in?
Already.
Dr. Gray!
On chorus. Peace talks abandoned.
Dr. Gray, I was hoping to
Yeah,
speak with
I
you.
was wondering, like, to get into chorus, meet with the Reds and Blues, all that shit.
Miss Andrews.
You know me?
I
And,
recognize you from your byline. You wrote a
Jax
fantastic piece about the Stewart insurrection.
That was
kind of
almost
offered himself
10 years
or
ago.
something.
And now you're here. Funny, the vultures usually show up after the slaughter.
I'm not here about the UNSC or whatever they're planning with Chorus. I'm here about the Reds and Blues. You've read about their attacks in the press?
Of course. Those criminals have caused substantial damage to our planet.
Well, what
I
if I
got back
told
to-
you
well, I got
those
good news for
criminals
you.
are not the Reds and Blues you know?
Exactly.
Oh, of course not, sweetheart. When
Oh.
I said criminals, I wasn't referring to the Reds and the Blues. I was referring to you.
Oh.
You in the press. By continuing to
Fabricated
insinuate that those
news,
criminals
you've
are
given us a
somehow
bad name
insurgents,
kind of
a
shit.
baseless accusation the UNSC was quick to overreact to. But I'm sure invasions make for a great news day.
I don't want an invasion. I can help Chorus by finding the real Reds and Blues. But Kimball won't talk to me. I can't get within a mile of her.
The president refuses to be interviewed.
Yes.
So
President?
you shoot your cameraman.
What?
Oh,
He
she's
was
caught
shot,
on.
but
The clotting present in the patient's posterior places the time of attack approximately 5 minutes after your call to the police. That's some very fast reporting, Miss Andrews.
Oh. She
Look,
caught.
I needed
She
to
caught
talk
on
to
to you.
please help me get to Kimball.
Oh,
So this was to get
I
to
assumed
Kimball.
you was
Yeah.
your
Okay.
cameraman to stir up cheap headlines. But instead, you flatter me. You're a little bit crazy, aren't you? I like that.
So you'll help?
Oh,
No,
I just.
President Kimball is fighting to reopen peace talks with the
I just love
UNSC.
it.
I will not burden her with this.
Well, who's the UNSC's diplomat?
Ooh, are you going to shoot them too?
No more shooting. I have
The
connections
shade
with the
is
network.
just hilarious.
Very well. The diplomat is Alfred Packard.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. Just keep me off the record.
Not for the tip. For fixing up my partner.
If you think he'll still be your partner after this, then you really are crazy.
I am prepared to deal with the consequences.
Consequences don't always take the shape we expect them to, do they? They're funny like that.
I think.
I love this song.
I just love that. I think Jax went along with it like the bait kind of thing. Obviously to get to Kimball, get to the Reds and Blues, get the whole truth out there. They are not the enemy! Oh, hello.
Ahoy hoy, Interstellar Daily, James Adler speaking.
Hello, James.
Hi, James.
Dylan! You're alive! Where are you? I've been worried sick. Are you okay? Is everything
Ah.
okay?
I'm still on the story.
Carlos is gonna be livid. He's talking about criminal charges. You need to get back here.
I need a
Yeah,
favor,
he
James.
was adamant on
Between
trying
us.
to get her back.
And
so-
no one else can know.
Oh?
That's why you're calling. No. Hi, honey. How are the cats?
I'm sorry.
The cats!
Are we still married?
Can we please talk about that later?
You left without a word. What am I supposed to think?
I don't know. Everything is just a mess, and I needed some time to think, and right now I really need that favor.
You're
Ooh.
killing me.
It sounded Sandmanish.
What is it?
Alfred Packard, the UNSC diplomat assigned to Chorus. I need his full file from the paper's database. I think I recognize his name from the Saruman leak last year, so throw that in too.
Got it. I'll send you what I find.
I promise we'll talk when I get back.
This got...
Sure.
Man, this got deep. This got really, really deep. And you can tell by his voice, I mean, that was such a powerful scene, like learning more
President
about
Kimball, thank you
Dylan.
for agreeing to speak with me. I have some questions.
Kimball.
I'm sure you
Lindsay,
do. But
hey.
you're going to have to answer mine first, Miss Andrews.
Ooh, well,
How
she's
did you
president.
convince Packard to reopen our peace talks?
Packard's corrupt. He's smart enough to pay off the right people, but not smart enough to know you should never shortchange a hooker, especially given his interests. I threatened an expose, but he preferred to back off his hardline with you instead. It's temporary.
Understood.
For some reason, this has reminded
But
me
the
of Trump with
respite
the
has brought
whole
us hope,
scandal
nonetheless.
going on. I
Your
don't
real
know.
hope is with the Reds and Blues. If they
But
resurface
it's a
and are
bit
proven
different,
innocent,
but yeah.
then Chorus is saved.
You didn't come here to advise me, Miss Andrews. You want something.
I want them.
Well, as I've said, time and time again, I don't know where they are.
With all due respect,
Do you?
I don't buy that.
With all due respect,
'Cause
I don't care. You want the
They
Reds
want
and
to
Blues.
fly
I
under the
want to
radar
know
with the
why.
whole Reds and Blue
So
thing
you're
with
going
them
to explain your intentions to me
exposing the Reds
before
and Blues
this
as villains.
conversation continues. But believe me when I say, I'll know if you're lying.
Fine.
What do you want with the Reds and Blues?
I want to talk to them.
Why?
To get the facts.
That's not good enough. Be specific.
People are quick to jump to conclusions.
Yes.
They see something or hear something and fit it into a preconceived emotional box. The Reds and Blues are terrorists.
Welcome to humanity.
It's up to people like me to find the buried truth and expose the real facts. Because truth and fact are the currency of the galaxy. It's how wars are bought and invasions are justified and leaders are elected. I want facts. Facts are found at the source. With them.
I'm really loving
That's
Dylan.
one reason. The other is that I don't think their story is really over and I need to see how it ends.
Oh,
If you
I
won't
love
tell
that.
me, I will find them anyway. Of that there is no question.
Santa?
Santa!
Dylan Andrews' intentions are as she says.
Oh, is that
Anything
like
she's
lie
not
detector
saying I
kind of
should know
thing?
about?
Nothing of note. Would you like to know
What about
what she's
the
afraid
rogue
of?
group?
Another time.
It's currently me.
Alien AI construct. Neat trick.
And a
Yeah.
very close friend. I think we may have found our messenger.
So it would seem.
What's going on? What messenger?
We
Messenger?
received
What's the
something meant for the Reds and Blues.
Oh?
Message. We can't trace its origin, and we can't safely deliver it to them with the UNSC hanging over our heads.
Thus,
Exactly, which
we
is why
require
she kept
help.
So you
knowledge
do
of
know
the-
where they
yeah.
are.
The Reds and Blues saved us.
Because,
We owe them everything. So when they told me they were done, that they were finished with all of this, that they just wanted to be left alone, I did my best to repay our debt.
and that's why. Okay,
Please don't
that's why
make
she,
me regret what I'm about to tell you.
she kept them in secrecy,
won't.
not just for the whole UNSC debacle, but because this is what they wanted.
You'll be able to hitch a ride home from here. When you get back, just
You
tell
shot
Carlos
me
what
in the
happened.
ass!
You'll be compensated.
So that's it? You're firing me? I can't come along?
How can you say that? I shot you?
I know. I can't wait to tell my friends once I make friends.
Okay, he's
So
okay, he's
So
fine
you're
with it.
not upset.
Oh, hell no. That was some Kubrick level dedication on your part. And respect.
If you're serious, you have to know.
Yeah,
We're rogue. No budget, no backing, no intern credit, no turning back.
we're in this.
I'm in.
You
Yay!
got grit, Jax. I'll give you that.
Yeah. That and
I
as
thought
soon as
they-
I
I
get
thought
back,
Jax
my student
would've-
loans kick in.
I thought Jax would have, I thought they would have planned this to get to...
I guess he is as crazy as her after all.
Then they'll be in very good company.
So, we are assembled, we got our information, everything's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really digging these two. I really love that kind of speech that Dylan gave about, you know, why she wants to fight. Wait. Come on! The stairs, this kind of planet, the Reds and Blues wanting to be left alone. I swear to freaking God, are we going to get... And the music! Oh my God, come on! Wait, where's my lightsaber? It's up there, isn't it? I would have been like... What, is it like... For God's sake! Wait, Caboose is not going to say anything, is he? Oh my God, this is genius. They continue with the Star Wars references. Oh, she's act... It would be good if Caboose had some kind of rope.
Oh, yeah!
Said more words than Luke.
Fuck.
We got the Reds and Blues back! Oh, in fantastic fashion. Wow. They fucking played that Star Wars. Wow. Well done. Kudos. That was genius. I love that ending. That was genius, but... As soon as I saw the stairs, and how they kind of done movie references, especially with Citizen Kane at the beginning, the Reds and Blues wanting to be left alone, kind of like Luke, after a controversial incident, of course. Of course, Luke wasn't chastised and said, okay, this man needs to be arrested. It's just an incident happened with Luke, of course, and he exiled himself. And that's what the Reds and Blues have done. The Reds and Blues have exiled themselves, they just want to be left alone. So, all the leaving alone parts, the rocky foundations with the grass and the steps. You had to do that, didn't you? Wow, I just love that. Yeah, that was a really, really good episode. Like I said, I really loved the speech that Dylan gave about, why she wants to find the Reds and Blues. The truth out there, because people jump to conclusions too quickly, and, everything goes to shit with the information they picked up. And it's really great, because I feel like we're seeing a bit of Dylan's, honesty, how devoted she is to this stuff, her new stuff. She's really, really devoted to exposing, the truth, the real truth, and not some fabricated bullshit. Take note, British tabloids. No, it's really great. You can see that passion, and it was really, really great with the word she used. It was a really, really neat description of why she wanted to do this, but also the way she said, because I believe their story is not done. I thought that was really, really touching, because I felt like that was a fan saying that, rather than, Dylan herself. Which is funny, considering season 13 was supposed to be the finale, and it's I believe their story isn't done yet, so awesome stuff. I just love the meeting of the chorus individuals, Kimball, Gray especially. I can just imagine whenever Grace, especially when she's conversing with Dylan, she's got this kind of sadistic, crazy smile on her face, whenever she's talking. And I just love the shade she threw, because she obviously knew she'd shot Jax, and she kept throwing shade at her. I was wondering if that was a way to get in, if them two were in cahoots, but it seems like Jax was none the wiser, so... either way, plan worked. Got the message that Kimball gave to Dylan, and it was just really, really good stuff. So next, previously on Red and Blues, or Red versus Blue, but it's Reds and Blues these days, isn't it? Because it's not like they're fighting against each other. They're like, oh, we'll put up with them, but they're annoying dicks. So yes, but previously on Red vs. Blue. Are we going to get intel about what happened with the director and all... Well, not the director, Malcolm and all that shit? We don't have to. It's best if we just leave it in the deep and all that, interpret what happened. It was a fitting ending.
Hello? Somebody! Anybody!
Move it! Move it!
Hey, slow down! I need to
The
get...
real Sarge!
I'm late for battle!
Was that Sarge?
Yes, it was. And that was Simmons.
Yo, Griff! What about the Blue Goo Dolls?
And that was Tucker.
Red Zeppelin. The Blue Fighters. The Grateful Red. Oh, God, no! Screw you!
You're Griff. Griff,
Yes.
can you help us?
Who the hell are you?
Dylan Andrews,
I just
Interstellar.
love that.
Hold up. I just realized how much I don't care.
Oh, wow.
Captain Caboose. He fell off a cliff. I think he's dead.
Whoa! You
Yeah,
killed Caboose?
that's...
Good job. Can you kill Sarge next? Ooh, wait, no. Donut, then Sarge.
Whoa.
Anyone see my tanning oil?
Jesus, Donut.
The
we have
Flash?
guests. Put some clothes on, for Pete's sake. Oh, Blue Tank Clan. The Red Kennedy.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, pyrotechnics.
Damn, oiled again.
Listen, everyone, I have no idea what the fuck you're all doing,
Welcome
but you need to know
to
your
Red
man
versus
Caboose
Blue,
is terribly
Dylan.
injured and possibly dead.
Oh,
Yeah, it's going to take a lot more to kill Caboose.
We need to rescue him.
You're okay.
Oh, yeah. I fell down and stuff, but, I landed on my head, and that's okay, because that's the part that's most used to it. So, yeah, I'm fine. Things are good now. Yeah, I'm going to go lay down. Now,
It just
great
literally
time
pushes
to
himself like,
start
I could have
explaining
just...
yourself, ma'am.
You can start with who you are
Oh!
and what you're doing here.
Washington
Washington and Carolina? You're alive.
Don't sound so surprised. I believe
Yeah, but I thought you
Carolina
were
asked this
deserted on
question.
your own or
Of course.
something. Like the
Dylan
Reds and
Andrews,
Blues are
Interstellar Daily.
I don't know.
I'm doing a story about the attacks perpetrated by the Reds and Blues since Chorus,
Attacks?
and the disappearances of the ex-freelancer agents as well.
Which freelancers are missing?
All of them. Look, I've been searching for
we
you
found
for
two
a
of them.
very long time.
Well, congratulations, Miss Andrews. You found us.
Ta-da! Isn't that just a sick lineup?
Why don't we start with these attacks?
Yes.
No. We came halfway across the galaxy, sacrificed our careers, and risked both life and limb for answers. So we start with my questions, or we walk.
Because we need
What
to get the
exactly
truth
do you
out there,
want to know?
and
Simple.
they are the ones
What
that know
have
the
you all
truth.
been doing since
UNSC.
Chorus?
Lots of bullshit. I don't even know where to start.
Before or after
Typical.
the temple? If it's before, this is gonna get NSFW real quick.
Temple?
Oh yeah! After we captured Hargrove, we partied fucking hard. See, Chorus has this
Okay,
fucking relic
so
called the Temple of
Hargrove's
Procreation
captured, okay,
that when
neat.
activated makes
We said we wouldn't talk about that.
It was like a planet-wide aphrodisiac. Things got real bohemian.
Yeah, y'all keep saying that, but everything felt normal to me.
Surprising no one.
Can we change the subject?
Yes, let's just change it.
The storage closet during the whole thing.
The subject. Change it.
To actually
It's
answer your
getting
question,
too...
After the war on Chorus, we decided we were due some time off.
We've earned some R&R.
And that's why.
Even Carolina agreed.
I thought I'd give the simple life a day in court.
No more adventures? Hell yeah, I was on board.
Kimball set
You
us
guys
up on
just
this
need to
isolated
chill after
moon, and she built us
14
the
years.
most awesome new bases
13.
ever.
Wow, they look really nice, to be fair.
Some of us were naturals.
Donate the player.
Sarge got hopelessly depressed after not dying heroically on Chorus.
Hogwash! Baseless slander!
But you said...
I am hopelessly depressed after not dying heroically on Chorus. I need a new enemy. Something to fight. Where are you all going?
Sarge wasn't
love
the
how they
only
just-
one who had a hard time adjusting to inaction.
What?
Fortunately, we found a tutor.
Help me, Griff.
Oh,
Help me
God.
be the best at being lazy.
You're not ready, Padawan.
And there's still
I can try.
fucking Star Wars.
There is no try.
The peaceful times didn't last too long. Turns out this planet has some native life forms.
Oh,
I can't die as food. Oh, the irony.
I was gonna say, is it
Everyone
like
debated if dying
the
as
monks
food
or
was
whatever?
technically ironic.
The porgs?
Went and made friends with the dinosaurs.
Oh my god, that is fucking awesome.
Good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Caboose.
Caboose
down.
being-
Tell him to fight me!
Donuts somehow managed
He
to
wants
burn
to
down our
fight!
bases.
Whoopsie daisy.
Why?
They were
Told
nice.
you. It was a simple mishap with my vanilla satin scented candles. Sheesh.
Donuts. Close.
Party pooper.
Why is he naked?
That's your first
Yeah,
question?
let's
We lost 80% of our rations in the fire.
let's not delve
Badass
into
over
that
here started
territory.
going around and eating native plants.
Oh, hey there, sexy.
Oh, and as it turns out, the mushrooms are basically crystal meth on crystal meth.
Hey,
Oh,
how you doing? Good, okay.
and that's oh shit. Okay,
Yeah? Well,
That's
at least I
why
didn't
he was
spend
like-
my summer learning Esperanto.
I thought Esperanto was Spanish for Spanish.
And now you're the only one in the universe who speaks a dead language. How appropriate.
Ahí estás, el sol.
Hey, Freckles got a new body. He can use any bathroom he wants now.
oh god. Yes, yes.
Ah! How come you're supposed to be pegged
He
down?
cute.
Right.
He
That's right
cute.
around when we tried to raise some money for new bases by selling off our movie rights.
Hollywood really screwed the pooch on that one.
Oh, we were rich.
And then we realized water parks are way more awesome than bases.
So we built the galaxy's greatest water park.
Yay!
Yay.
And
It
then
seems like
Donut.
that-
Whoopsie daisy.
Oh, for
I
fuck's
mean, how do you burn down a water park,
How?
Donut?
One, lube isn't normally flammable. And B, I didn't burn down the whole water park, just the park part. Hey, if we formed up
We've got water, yeah, so-
Tucker thought it might attract chicks.
Which
Of
were
course he
The
freaking
Talking
did.
Reds.
Motley Blue.
And that's
How
why
about
they've
Red-
discussed. They were discussing band names, of
I heard
course.
you boys are looking for a singer.
Yeah, chick singers are awesome.
Can you sing, though?
Can I sing?
Oh please.
Carolina sings.
Oh,
so
I
good.
thought
Thank
we were
you.
going to get a
Oh, and
musical
we're
number or something.
definitely not just saying that because she could kill us.
So
Oh.
good.
Sarge decided to make his own enemy, so he built an
Grit
evil robot
with
army
teeth.
to invade our valley.
But the robots malfunctioned and attacked the dinosaurs.
Oh. Oh.
I
the
have
dinosaurs
seen some
stick
amazing things in my life, but this
It's the worst thing of all time.
takes the cake.
I bet Griff convinced Simmons
So the dinosaurs-
Game of Thrones really happened.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Well, it did have Jon Snow. Wait,
Shut
what?
up.
Seriously, dude?
No way.
Yeah, way.
Dude.
Dude.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's awesome. Man, I'm gonna go visit. Sarge found a new enemy. One that would keep him busy for the rest of our time here.
For far too long, our people have been
it's gonna be
oppressed,
so-
crushed under the weight of ourselves. we don't start standing up to our mortal foe, gravity.
Oh my god.
Are we really going to let this play out?
Why not see where it goes?
Buckle up, Rico.
What's just like advocating
Take
this
fight to
shit?
the enemy.
Por favor, no.
But that just meant blue team had one more Jeep than red team.
Gentlemen, we simply cannot let blue team have tactical superiority over the canyon. This means
Oh
war.
no.
Red versus blue.
That helps
Here
us
we
realize
go.
just how outdated this whole red team, blue team thing really is.
So we had a meeting to debate a new form of government.
I vote anarchy.
You can't vote anarchy, you dumbass.
This is
Whoever
fucking
holds the magical
bizarre.
sword, Excalibur. Partyarchy.
Military dictatorship.
Matriarchy.
Oh, how about malarkey?
Caboose, that's not a type of government.
I love
it
it.
just means meaningless talk and nonsense.
Malarkey.
Love it.
You haven't been in the
Wow.
dark place.
Shade.
Oh yeah, somehow Caboose got stuck in another dimension.
Wait, what?
Anybody there?
The dark dimension.
Neat. He just keeps saying neat.
Oh,
For
we
God's
found
sake.
Donut dead.
Stranger Things.
We decided to bury him in a shallow, unmarked grave.
And then he came.
Fiddlesticks. I can't find my suit.
Turns out he was just skinny dipping.
Yeah.
Going au
I was gonna say. Like,
That wasn't even the weirdest thing.
oh
that happened.
no.
Wash grew a beard.
Hey,
Kinda.
it's awesome.
Itchy. And then this morning,
Beards.
Chris spiked Simmons couscous with his meth shrooms.
You know,
Oh,
along.
and that's
I
okay.
said
That's
pepper
why
carpet
Simmons,
today
and that leads to here.
My tanning oil?
Jesus,
What
we
the
have
shit
Put the clothes on, for
happened?
Pete's sake. Oh, Blue Tank Clan, the Red Kennedy.
And they were.
It's been awful. Instead of a peaceful retirement, it's been the same damn shit with the same damn idiots.
You got all that, right?
Yeah, I was just like.
Definitely.
I was,
Well,
oh shit! You were
Certainly
just
sounds like you've
recorded.
been busy. Still, my records of your actions on Chorus end when you entered the staff of Charon. I would love to know what happened next.
Yeah.
That's a sensitive question. We lost a friend that day.
I miss church.
You mean the Epsilon AI?
No, he means church.
He gave everything to save us. Wasn't the first time either.
It was so awesome for a while there. He powered up my suit and I was like Neo in the goddamn Matrix. I was juggling these two guns and the sword and dodging bullets. It was so fucking amazing. And then it was all over. And he was gone. The suit was useless. Empty.
And that's why he's not
you
wearing
know,
it now.
We won.
I'm sorry.
This got depressing real
that's our
quick.
story. What's yours?
Like I said outside. While you've been here, a group of people that look a lot like you have been going around stealing, hijacking, and robbing the UNSC. While looking into that, I discovered that nearly every former freelancer has vanished.
That's alarming.
That's an understatement.
And to top it off, most people think those imposters are working for Chorus. The UNSC is about ready to invade as a result.
Is that why Kimball sent you? So that we can deal with them?
Yeah, she should know we're retired.
She actually sent me to deliver a message. She was pretty vague about it.
Who's it from?
She didn't say.
Yeah, what's the message? Well, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope, Jack.
Church. If you're getting this, it's an emergency.
Epsilon!
And please send help.
What? Send help.
God fucking damn it.
Send help. Ooh. I'm confused. Does that mean Alpha's somehow alive or something? I don't know, because he's like, it was a message directed to them, unless it's just a post-death message, I don't know. But it seems like he's requesting for the Reds, of course, right now, like at this certain time. I don't know. I mean, because of course, it seems like Alpha's death was fitting and all that jazz, and then we got a second chance, of course, like they said with Epsilon, and then he perished. I mean, I would love him to return, but I just don't know what's happening, but it seems like he is somehow I don't know, but it's so fitting, oh my god, that episode was nuts. I mean, them going through what they've been doing, it could cover 3 seasons of mayhem, literally, like, that's what I'm thinking, like, everything that went on, it was like a complete nut house. Sarge, that's what happened during season 14. Whilst we got the juicy bit of lore, they were screwing around. So I'm guessing that's what happened during season 14 canonically. But oh my god, that was just nuts. Especially Sarge's first for, bloodshed, reigniting the Red vs. Blue War, Donut burning down shit and then dying, but not dying because he was skinny dipping, Freckles with a new body. All that kind of shit was just really, really interesting. And I just really loved it. Washington advocating the Reds and Blues, Carolina singing, and then leaving a certainly great impression. It was freaking nuts. It was absolutely mayhem, and I just really loved it. I was just in tune to every single detail, because it was just really, really funny how they just described it. It was like, Dylan and Jax were just like, what the And I just love how it was like, oh yeah, I got that, and then started recording. It was just mayhem. I was just blown away with everything going on. Yeah, it seems like they have really had a great time, and then it got depressing with the whole Epsilon speak, of course. I really loved that though. Stuff like that makes the ending of season 13 really more special, especially when they were talking about, how Epsilon was gone after that. I think that reaction was, great, and it really gives us a reason why the season 13 ending had to happen like that. Not just because, it's theorized it could have been the last of the Reds and Blues, but also, to see that reaction, to end like that, and to see that reaction here, I think it was just powerful. How everyone was just so distraught about it, and I just loved it. I was expecting to see Carolina's reaction, of course, because she's lost another part of her family, which I think is the person. I think she's the one that suffered the most here, because a few years ago she had to deal with her father killing herself. She gave him that option, of course. And then she had to deal with the trauma of Tex being, a rival to her, of course, her mother. And now she's lost Epsilon, the only one, I guess, she could have a real deep connection to, so. Oh, it got depressing real fast, people. Episode 6 is called Reacts, which is what I'm doing. Awesome. Let's go.
Come on! What are y'all waiting for?
Yes,
We're
church.
wasting time. Take it easy, Tucker. We have to think about this. What is there to think about? Yeah, church needs help. How is this even possible?
Yes, how is this even possible?
Left with Epsilon after that last battle. You don't have to tell me that. I have a pretty fucking vivid memory of the whole thing, which is entirely why the hell we need to get on this now. We owe him one. Several. A million.
He said Alpha.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's
AI?
Alpha.
Who fucking cares? It's Church, our friend.
What the
Or
hell
my
is going
friend, at
on?
least.
Hey, Church means a lot to me too.
More
than I
collusion.
think you realize. I'm not happy about the situation either, but we have to be realistic. Any successful operation begins with intelligence.
We've never needed intelligence before.
It's a huge galaxy, and we don't have a way to trace that message.
Well,
And we
standing
don't
around
even
and
know
talking
if
ain't
this
gonna
is
accomplish
legit
shit.
or whatever.
That's
What
all
if
we
it's a
ever
trap?
do, and we never get anything done.
The other factor is that we have leads on the freelancer side of this. Washington and I have some old friends we can check up on.
So you want to go on a fucking freelancer adventure while Church is in trouble?
Well-
Give me a break.
Going after Church means tracing that signal, which is not something we can do on our own. For that, we're gonna need some help.
Oh, we're gonna get them in. They were the one.
It's about a Russian cosmonaut in the 60s who crash lands near a Renaissance festival, and he gets out of his capsule and sees
I was
all
gonna
these
say
knights
they
and
were the
princesses
one
and
that
thinks
say
he's
they
going
had
back in time. It's called
mentioning about the
Cosmo
whole
Knight.
leads with the
Whoa, why the sudden interest?
whole
I
missing
thought you
freelancers
hated my
thing.
ideas.
I do hate them. But we need to look like we're talking for a few seconds. The Reds and Blues
Oh,
need
they're
us to trace
listening
that
in.
message, and we
And
need them
they're
to
trying
allow
to
us
make
go
them
with
think.
them. I'd rather negotiate that deal on our terms. So let them come to us.
Yes.
Smart. How about another one?
No more. That last one is still lodged in my brain like a stupidity bullet. Why don't you go ahead and check on the Red team? I'm curious about their take on all this.
Yeah,
Okay.
where's the Reds? Where's the Reds? Let's go with the Reds.
Stupid freaking dead Church. Nobody stays dead.
Nobody stays.
Oh, cool.
Arrowverse 101.
Foreshadowing.
Hunter, men, robots. Donut, our long and terrible nightmare.
Oh,
of
this is
peace
Sarge's
has finally
birthday.
come to an end.
This is Sarge's
To the
birthday.
east,
He's getting
storm
back into
clouds
conflict.
gather. To the west, The dogs of war are howling.
Oh,
everybody, come on. Oh,
Arriba.
Come on, just do it for the cause. Howl. Oh, throw it out more. Not barking. Your kennel's invested it. Donut, quit wagging your tail.
Jax
Our
is
enemy
walking
is
in like...
nigh. We must stand and fight. Our very lives and our very livelihoods are at stake. We must fight back against these whites.
Whoa.
And the day might come when the white team once again raised its plaintive face in our war-friendly valley. They've done it before. The meta. Agent
God.
Wyoming.
Yes.
Now the whites are back to
Anyone
take it
else?
all.
Sarge, you're bordering on really offensive territory.
Yeah,
Borders,
yeah, I'm getting really
Borders,
racial
they go where they
vibes
want,
here.
take what they want, and leave nothing in their wake but indie rock and smoothie shops. Blah.
But Sarge, I'm reddish white.
Oh, for
That's
God's
why you're
sake.
ace in the hole, Donut. You are the only one who can walk between worlds. You'll be our white spy.
Tumbler
Tumblr's gonna hate this.
You must act white, Donut. Ski. Take up golf. Spend way too much time trimming your lawn.
I'm one step ahead of you already.
And don't forget to pop your collar.
Sarge, I'm not sure. As your second in command, I have to question the long-term strategy of this particular course of action.
Simmons,
I'm just
I know
loving
this
this.
sounds crazy, but either I'm right, or I'm just an old man who's lost his
Why-
marbles because he can't adjust to life outside the military chain of command and continues to find increasingly absurd things to declare war on as a subconscious way of avoiding the sad truth that he no longer really knows who he is.
Really specific.
Anyway, where was I? Right, the race war.
No,
It's not a race war. Yeah,
That's a good point, Lopez. Where is
Francis
Griff?
just lost
I
it.
haven't seen him since the meeting.
I know what's happening. He's been captured by the whites.
Oh, for
This
fuck's
means war.
So, in exchange for helping us,
I've
you
missed
want
this.
what?
I've missed this.
Not much. Interviews, access, and the exclusive.
I don't buy it. How are you gonna trace the message?
I won't be. I have an AI assistant. He hasn't let me down yet.
AI? Where the hell did you get it?
Yeah, where the
Those
hell
details
did you
aren't
get
part
it?
of the deal. It's a trusted source.
We need to know if
Ooh,
we can
yeah,
trust you.
but you have to, yeah.
Smart AI or dumb AI?
He's dumb. Very dumb.
I still don't like the idea of civilians tagging along.
I reported from the front lines on the Great War. I can handle myself.
And your cameraman?
He's...
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. Blade Runner.
Oh, for crying
I
out
thought
loud.
we
Yeah.
already reached peak moron.
No,
Don't make
no.
deals with the whites.
We
Your
gotta...
blankets are covered in small
Oh,
dogs.
for crying out loud.
Who wants a poison pumpkin frappuccino?
I'm just going to shut up.
Yeah, Caroline, it's
Back
gonna
off,
get
Missy.
even weirder if
We
you
know
just
you
keep
have
talking.
grip. Give him back or I start shooting.
We haven't seen him.
They've been with us the whole time, Sarge. She hasn't touched
You're
Griff.
just siding with
We're
them.
all on the same team now. Got it?
Red,
Come
white,
on.
and blue working together? How absolutely un-American.
Great. Now we've got to find
Sounds
Griff.
British
We don't
to
have
me.
time for this.
I agree. Let's pack up and prepare to move out. I'm sure he'll turn up.
Yeah,
I'll check the
Griff's probably... Yeah, I was gonna say, Griff's probably just stuffing his face right now before he goes out. Like, last meal
Miss
kind of thing.
Andrews?
You saw him go in.
Uh-huh. Just like Gollum. He was all
for God's
muttery
sake.
and crawly.
You stay here. I'll see if I can talk the cat out of the tree.
You don't want me to film?
I doubt he'll talk to me, but I know he won't talk to us. You stay.
So eerie. The way they're just shooting this is just absolutely fun.
Griff?
Go away.
I just want to talk.
Well, I don't want to talk to you or anyone, so make like a tree and fuck off.
Ooh!
I see you're upset. Can we talk about why?
You! That's why. You show up here,
He
you
ju-
drop the bomb on us,
Yeah,
and
because
everyone
he
goes
was
screaming into
expecting
action.
retirement.
We are supposed to be done.
Poor Griff. I mean,
don't want another adventure.
this was a legit thing
I
for
don't want
him.
to listen to Sarge. I don't want to get shot at. I don't want to shoot at other people. I want to chill. I want to sit and chill.
And leave
And
church to his
Netflix and
face?
chill.
Fuck
Well, that
church!
sucker.
I spent half my life dealing with his shit, his ex-girlfriends, his daddy issues, his resurrections. Why can't he just stay dead?
I've spent a lot of time looking at logs, reading transcripts, talking to eyewitnesses. They all say the same thing about Griff.
He's a lazy
He's
sack
the
of
lazy
shit.
one. The one who doesn't care.
Nailed it.
Your actions tell a different story. A story of someone who always answers the call.
Oh?
Who always helps his friends and fights for the greater good. I mean, I saw you give Sarge CPR in the Blood Gulch logs. You saved his life. I think your sister is right about you. You care about your friends.
Oh, damn.
You don't know the first thing about me, lady! I hate Simmons! I hate Sarge! I hate everybody!
Denial.
Print that in your fucking paper!
Wow. I mean, Griff just wanted a retirement.
Are you sure you're
but...
ready to lead a team again?
Dude, look who you're talking to. This is not my first rodeo.
You've come a long way, but don't get too big ahead now.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
We
it took
led
us
a
just
bunch
come
of
a long
soldiers
way,
into
and I just
battle,
really
saved
loved
the
it.
planet, and whooped wholesale ass against trained mercenaries and space pirates. In BD.
Smart ass.
Buzzkill.
Be careful out there.
I love
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I love this.
Okay, Dad.
I'm loving
splitting
how
up,
Washington's
attacking
like
this
just
situation
so
from both
accepted on
flanks.
its neck.
Caroline and I will be dropping in on a few fellow freelancer alumni to see what we can learn. The rest of you, with the help of the press, will locate the source of Church's message. Enough words. Wheels up in 10. And remember, oh, look who's finally
Hey,
graced
it's
us
good
with his
coming.
presence.
Nice.
Where have you been, soldier?
Thinking.
Yeah, right.
Considering.
About food. No, actually, I was thinking that I quit.
Quit what?
Ooh, but he's not going to.
All of you.
Because he will have
quit.
taken
I'm not
these...
going. I'm staying here.
What? You can't quit. That's not allowed.
I can do whatever I want. I'm not in the military anymore. I should have quit years ago. What about Church? Let it go, Caboose. All of you. He's been resurrected more times than Jean Grey. It's getting old.
Seriously, dude? You've always been selfish, but this is bullshit.
Yeah, this is beyond selfish, to be
don't
fair.
like
I mean...
Any of you. But we've all known each other long enough that you should hear it from me first.
Damn, this is getting... Oh! He's legit.
You can't do that. Someone do something.
Shit.
Griff, desertion is punishable by death. So
He
keep
gives
going.
a shit.
Desertion means leaving the military, not eating dessert.
Oh,
Here,
I don't
Griff,
think
turn around.
Nah, you're not... But damn!
You know, I liked them better when they were funny.
Yeah. This is just sad. Damn, this just got depressing. But this was Griff's life. Jesus. I mean... Oh! I mean, I thought, like, with Dylan's speech, he would have reconsidered. Like, I was thinking I'd quit. But no, nah. He's full on adamant that he's staying put. But gee, that was really, really, I don't even know how to describe that. It was just really, really bombshell worthy of, like, Griff to just say I'm done, and he's just sick of this shit. He's sick of, you know, always peddling to Church, who, I think it's some kind of trap or something. I don't believe he's fully resurrected. Especially with the Epsilon, because you have to remember Epsilon is the only, I guess he's the only Bernie Burns, AI that was still surviving. Of course there was Alpha, but of course you had other, AIs that were voiced by different people, of course. But he was the last one, and I think the send-off was really, really powerful. So I don't think this is the legit thing. It might be a trap, who knows, but we'll just have to wait and see. All we know is that the Reds and Blues are united and are going to look for Church, which is the Alpha Church, which is really, really neat. And, of course, Washington and Carolina, of course, with their Project Freelancer ties, are going to be reaching out to those Red versus Blue guys. Maybe we're going to see the trip. Maybe. I mean, they should still be alive, surely, shouldn't they? I mean, if on that, snowy planet, maybe. I'm not sure. But, we'll just have to wait and see. All we know is that they're going to be calling out to those who have survived, of course. It's kind of like, what was it, Out of Mind? Yeah, it's kind of like that where Washington was, you know, bumping into Project Freelancer people, like, well, mainly dead ones, of course, with York, with North, yeah, and then encountering South and Maine. So, yeah, it kind of gives me that kind of vibe, but it's not going to be, like, as heavy as that, I guess. But no, it was just really, really great, and I especially love Sarge's, like, racial, yeah, that was really, really concerning, really, really concerning stuff, but, is Church alive? Probably not, but we'll just have to wait and see. It could be a trap. He could be actually alive, and then I mean, personally, I would love to see Alpha come back, because I miss Church, and Bernie was a fantastic addition to the Red vs. Blue. But I think, as Griff said, some things you just gotta let go, and I think that's a little deep meaning. I think it's not intentional, but for me, it's like a little kind of deep meaning. Like, it's like this Church revelation has given us some kind of, like, hope. Like, oh, is Church gonna come back? Oh my god, hopefully he's gonna come back. But I think with Griff's speech, some people might think, oh, yeah, just let it go. Let's move on. I mean, Church was a fantastic addition, but some things just have to stay dead. So, yeah, I think that was a little deep meaning. But I think, like I said, as much as I would love to see him return, I think it's a trap or something like that. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe somehow the fraud Red vs. Blue guys, maybe got a hand in it, or maybe it's that weird guy, that weird zombie guy, I don't know, because of course he was looking for Tucker. So, and of course, the one closest to Alpha was Tucker, like in the blue, so maybe that's a way to try and get, maybe, I'm theorizing, so maybe it could be that weird, creepy guy that was looking for Tucker, so, might be that. I just don't think it's legit Alpha, but we'll just have to wait and see. But that was a fantastic 3 editions of Red. I'm really enjoying Season 15. I know a few people have been a bit adamant, but so far, you know, I've been really, really enjoying this season. It's been pretty interesting, pretty neat, especially with the situation with the Reds and Blues. I mean, yeah, it could all go a bit wonky after this. It's only 6... We're only, like, what, 1/3 of the way through? Well, not even that, probably. There's around 20 odd episodes. Yeah, 1/3 of the way through, I guess, more or less. But, no, so far I've just been enjoying this. We'll just have to wait and see what the rest of Season 15 brings us. But I'm really, really enjoying this thus far. So I will see you guys next time. Because you enjoyed this reaction, you can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more big content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!